because we are making some big changes to this channel, and we want to try and keep our audience in it and not getting drowsy from them long videos that we were posting before. So just be ready to bear with us as we make this transition. And like always, subscribe, like, and make sure you keep watching our videos. My name is Trey Rogers. You can also find me on Instagram at notsofamous_03 and at Snapchat at @thebig_03.
And I am Tiffany. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at _sensational with an I __, and my Snapchat is CrimeyKing001.
Now, like we said, we are making a lot of changes to our thing. As you see in the beginning, everything is looking different. Obviously, we got a new layout, trying to get a little bit closer to the camera. So a lot of things gonna be changed. We're gonna be trying to throw a lot more information out in a faster pace than before. So yeah, we're gonna see how it works out, and we're gonna keep it going. So the way the thing's gonna be formatted now is we're gonna kind of keep it at like a weekly basis. We wanna try and make video drops at like Mondays or Sundays, whichever one I can get the videos out in time. And it's just gonna be like what all happened that week in the music or in the industry, whether it's coming from the singles, the drops, album drops, like we was telling in the beginning, the beefs, or just any controversial thing that might have happened throughout the week in the music industry. So starting off right now, we're gonna do singles and albums. Beginning off the week, we had Trippie Redd drop his latest project, A Love Letter to You 3. I didn't even know it was a 2 or 1, but yes, he just dropped it last Friday on November the 9th. And I mean, it was just like any of his other projects, honestly. You got some good songs and you got some terrible songs. I'm still kind of iffy about his music, but it's just some songs I can actually ride with.
Also, Mike Will Made It dropped his album soundtrack, however you want to describe it, for the Creed 2 movie. He was in charge, and it features artists such as Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, Nas, Schoolboy Q. Everybody's on it. It's a dope album. I hear it's an even doper movie. Make sure you go look at it.
We also finally had Key Glock drop the damn single that he's been talking about for what, the last year or two, promoting on his damn Instagram for I don't know how long. And I've been hearing my damn brother talk about I don't know how long, but he finally dropped it at his what was that, 2 years ago when he dropped oh, it's in my head when I'm tripping, bro. I guess I'm trying to keep up with all this music. But yes, he finally dropped that, and this Friday he will also be dropping a new project called Glaucoma.
Continuing with all things raunchy and ratchet, City Girls finally dropped their project, The Girl Code, which features the most listened to song currently, Twerk, where they've offered a $25,000 cash prize to the best one who can throw it back.
And even with adding that $25,000, they'd probably be spending more money on that $25,000 get somebody than they made on this trash ass album, I guess, because from what I heard, the shit bad.
I still get flued out for $25,000.
What?
And they won't be paying you $25,000. We also had YoungBoy drop 2 new singles this week. One of them being Hypnotized, which he dropped on YouTube. He dropped the video on YouTube. And we also had Not Wrong Now, which you can find on Apple Music. But I mean, with this Not Wrong Now, it's like it's just a complete change or just complete turnaround on us, because apparently now he in a good mood, or his life been spun around on him and he not depressed no more. Other than on these last projects when he be talking about he want to go to the gates of heaven and all that kind of shit.
The gates of hell.
The gates of sun, because apparently we got this nigga still fighting in the club.
Fans.
Jumping at fans and fighting these niggas. Calling them out off the stage.
And when he ain't fighting them, he falling on them because he fainted at his last show.
Which was this week?
This past weekend.
Yeah. So I don't know, I mean.
Also, the controversial Little Mix finally dropped Element 5, which features songs like Woman Like Me, which came up in the Nicki Minaj Cardi B beef, but they quickly responded saying they only want the queen. It's 10 songs, it's neither here nor there, but they finally dropped it after putting it on social media for forever.
Also, someone to drop who's been rolling with a bunch of singles since he got released from prison or jail, whichever one it was. Kodak Black, he dropped Take One, which I'm kind of iffy on Take One because I like the song, I really like the song, but It seems like he may be dissing 6ix9ine, talking about
You got
somebody.
an issue if he dissing 6ix9ine?
Oh no, I don't.
And Kodak versus 6ix9ine, who you got?
Kodak's way better rapper than 6ix9ine. I never do that.
Wow.
You can't do that. But he definitely sounds like he's saying that he's gonna send somebody at the 6ix9ine in a couple of months when everything die down. But
Mariah Carey, the queen of all things Christmas, also finally just dropped her album, Caution, featuring songs as the well-related to meme GTFO, which stands for Get the Out. She has only 3 features, Ty Dolla $ign being one of them, but the most interesting one is Gunna. Nobody saw Mariah Carey and Gunna coming together for a collaboration. I'm not even gonna say that it's a good song or a bad song. You should just go listen to it. Mariah Carey, Caution.
also to drop this week, one of my favorite artists, really in my top 5 of greatest of all time, well, my greatest of all time, Big Crit. He finally dropped after a year of us waiting. He dropped Thrice X, EP, I guess you can call it, where he dropped 3 songs on it, and it's good. I'm liking it. I really wish it was longer than 3 songs, but I'm gonna take whatever he give me, honest. I just need something.
Greatness takes time.
But moving on from the singles and music that dropped this week, we also need to get into all the controversy, and just craziness that go on into this industry like throughout this week. And apparently this week has been eventful, very, very eventful.
It's been a crazy last few days. Of course, at the top of everything that's going on, 6ix9ine. Always in something, but he might really be in at this time. A few days ago, 6ix9ine does an interview with the Breakfast Club. He goes into a lot of different things, but one of the most important being why he fired his entire team. He fired his entire team because he was being stolen from almost $3 million total. $3 million. Fast forward a few days later, and he gets arrested. Him, his former manager Scotty, and a third party arrested on 17 felony counts of racketeering and felony weapon possession.
Treyway, no way.
Boom. Needless to say, 6ix9ine could be facing life in prison.
But probably just 20 years.
He's going to jail this time, though. He is not going to escape this RICO. Which leads and begs the question, his project
Is he the next Bobby Shmurda?
No. Which begs the question, is his project Done Boy, which is supposed to drop November 23rd, is he still going to release it or no? Who knows? We'll see next week.
I mean, he might as well, because you finna be just like TK out this bitch.
He finna need that money. Dang.
On to another event. Cardi B had her Fashion Nova events this week, on which she dropped a new line, right? And which she actually made a great revenue on after that.
Sold out within the first few
And I
days.
think they said they were gonna reopen it or something like that.
It's been restocked currently.
But with that happening, we also had Bad Baby, the 17, 15, 16, how the fuck old
Catch
she
me
is,
outside, girl.
throwing water at Iggy Azalea in the at the party, hitting Iggy, making it so well. I guess one side of her hair just went flat, laid down, and Iggy just wasn't having it because she was not going to be arguing with no little kids at no party, which is big mood. I understand that. I wouldn't want to argue with a 9-year-old. I wouldn't want to argue with a 9-year-old at some event either, especially not no damn child.
On a sad note, we are sending our condolences to the Combs Porter family. Lady KP, Kim Porter, mom, actress, model, passed away this past week at the age of 47, and social media has been on fire. Everyone from Kamora Simmons to 50 Cent have sent their prayers up on behalf of the family, so good luck with that one.
Also, Ella Mai made her debut at SNL this week, where she performed Trippin' and Booed Up, and from what I've seen, did a great job for her first performance on SNL. So hey, because her seeing that she's only been out for about like 1 year now. Well, being on mainstream for 1 year, because she's been performing for a long time. I think right, Booed Up's been out for like 6 years.
It's been out for like 3 years. It was old as hell, and for some reason it just caught traction out of nowhere. But still, congrats to Ella Mai on a phenomenal SNL performance. Jill Scott recently became a subject of trending topic on Twitter, Instagram, etc., for her, what she calls is an old clip But your favorite auntie was making love to the mic in quite a different way. She was depicted in the video.
Felicia.
These nuts.
That caressing all the right parts and
All the wrong places.
finishing. But y'all knew Auntie been with it. If y'all thought she was going for a walk in the park after dark for exercise, you need to look between the lyrics. She been about it and she gonna stay about it. Y'all need to look deep into Jill Scott music.
But we cannot forget about one thing, our favorite boy band this week. Started off the week in karaoke carpool where they was riding around with the host of the show, singing all kinds of country and pop music and buying clothes and stuff at different stores and all kinds of stuff. But then decided to end the week in their city at home in the ATL where they had a 2-night show with Drake, obviously the Aubrey and Amigos tour. And the first night, apparently, they got cut short. Mic turned off, lights turned off, and the crowd